Hi there, my name's Tom Crandall from Gear Mashers, and today we're taking a look at the Osmo Action, and I'm just going to be doing a quick unboxing, but definitely hit the subscribe button. That helps me get in products like these, also like these. This is the GoPro Hero 8. So the first thing you'll notice between, say, the DJI's competitor, the GoPro Hero 8, is the packaging. GoPro spends a lot more money on their packaging. Makes their cameras really visible, so when you're in the retail stores and stuff like that, you can definitely see the GoPro. You can see what you're going to get when you pick up the packaging. With DJI, they haven't spent as much money on the packaging, but the camera's actually really good. So what we're going to do is we're just going to open up the box. So the first thing you're going to see when you open up your box is you actually have the camera, and then there's some other things in here that we'll take a look at next. So taking out the camera, it just has all this little plastic stuff, protection on the lens, on the front facing screen. So let's see if I can take that off, and also on the rear. So DJI comes with, the Osmo comes with a case, and so this is used for mounting. So you have the little mounting holes on the bottom here. I really like this case. Versus, say, the older GoPro 7 case. This one's just easier to open. With the GoPro one, I always had to use like my fingernails to try to pull it up, but this one's super easy to open up. And then to take the camera out, you just slide it out. So no problems there. The feel of the DJI Osmo is really nice. I don't know what kind of material. This is like some type of plastic-y material, which is cool. The difference between, say, this and the GoPro 7, the GoPro 7 has sort of this rubberish feel. This feels a little bit more professional in my opinion. On the bottom here, this is where the battery will go. And on the side, when you need to do a memory change, the side port here allows you to put in these micro flash cards. So the other stuff you're going to get in the package, so just open this other white box up here, is you're going to have two mounts. They essentially they give you two sticky mounts, and then you have the DJI mount that goes on top of each one, depending on which one you want to use. This one looks like it could be good for a helmet. This one would be good for like a flat surface. Then they have this little case for the battery. And so we'll just open that up. And so here's the battery. So the difference between the battery on, say, a GoPro and the DJI is the DJI battery is actually includes sort of the door that would normally be on a GoPro where you'd have to open up the door. The battery includes that, which is, I guess, makes it a little easier. So when you put the battery in, you just sort of press down and you get this little click, letting you know that the battery is seated correctly. And if it's not, let me just open it up here. There'll be a little orange indicator. It's hard to see on there, but anyway, that indicator will let you know that, hey, the battery needs to be pushed back in. And so you push it back in, and then it's you don't see those orange things. And so there's another little battery release over here on the other side. And again, there's a little orange indicator that lets you know that, hey, the battery's not seated properly, so you just push it in. And then on the side here, you have a charging port and the micro flash card that you can add in there. And that's pretty much it as far as the, one other cool aspect is it has a lens cover that's removable. And so you just unscrew it here. And then you could swap this out. I'm not sure if DJI has some, but I know there's third-party companies that make all sorts of things that you could put on here, filters and things like that. This is really nice. One of the aspects of the GoPro Hero 7 and earlier versions is the lens covers. I just found them to be a lot harder to take off. This is easy. Just use it's just a screw on, and just makes a lot more sense. The other aspect of this camera versus even the GoPro Hero 8 is it does have a front facing screen. So as you're doing some vlogging or something like that with the camera, you can actually see yourself on there, which is nice when you're setting it up. Now, what GoPro did with the Hero 8, the Hero 8 Black, is they're going to have a case that goes around the Hero 8 that will have a forward-facing or flip-up screen or something like that. Should be out in December, so take a look at that when it comes out. It'll be pretty cool. Also have like I think an external port for a microphone. Now, as far as the DJI, I don't believe yet they have the ability to add that external mic on here. I know, like with my 7, so I have a 7 back here. I have this set up that allows me to use an external microphone. And this is a little, this is another GoPro product that allows you to set up microphones. I just like this one. It wasn't very expensive, but it allows you to flip the microphone forward or backward. So if I'm talking or whatever, I can have it like that, and then I flip it out. But anyway, it does add bulk to your action camera. Now, one thing GoPro did with their action camera that's different than the Osmo is you actually don't have to have a case with this. They have these little flip down things that look like these that flip down, and then you can use it to mount. As far as mounting, you just slide it in here, and then they have, let's see, so it's off camera. Let me grab it real quick. All right, so I'm back. So another thing that came with the case, I had taken the camera out of the case because I was excited to take a look at it. Has a little USB charger, and it also has a little thumb screw. Now, one thing I love about DJI is, or at least the Osmo Action, is their thumb screw. It seems like a little thing, but it's just so much easier than the GoPro thumb screws. This one actually, you can, since it has these little tabs on the side here, just makes it a lot easier to turn and tighten. But once it's tightened with the GoPro ones, it was really hard to unloosen. But this one's really easy. So even if I really crank down the tension on the screw, I can easily unscrew it and then just sort of take it out, which is nice. Overall, I think DJI did a really good job in to come out with a product that can pretty much compete with GoPros right out of the box is pretty amazing. I think they're going to probably look to have them do a little bit more. I've seen some comparisons between the Hero 8 and DJI, and DJI does a really good job. So their stabilization is called Rock Steady, and I'll do some comparisons between this guy and the 8, and I also have a 7, so I'll compare those just so you can see what the stabilization is like. One thing to note is if you were thinking about buying an 8 and you have a Karma grip for the 7 or previous iterations, the 8's not going to work with that. So that's another big issue with the 8. Also, the 8 doesn't have a removable lens cap. So I'm not sure how they're going to add, like if you wanted to add an ND filter or something like that on top, you're not going to be able to do that. But with the Osmo Action, you can do that. So anyway, just thought I'd do a quick unboxing. Hope you liked the video. Again, please hit the subscribe button. That does help me get in products like these. DJI, thank you so much for sending this out. Also, check out gearmashers.com. Thank you so much and have a great day. One other thing, I will have a write-up on Gear Mashers, so I'll post a link up here somewhere in the description so you can check that out as well. Thanks so much.